Some anime make you cheer, some make you cry, but Attack on Titan leaves you absolutely speechless. From jaw-dropping betrayals to world-shattering revelations, this series redefined what peak fiction looks like. Today, we're diving into the most shocking, soul-crushing, and mind-blowing moments that left every fan frozen in place, staring at their screen in pure disbelief.
Eren が殺されればパラディ島は血の海に沈む。心臓を捧げよう。
何も見えない。
雷槍は射撃に撃ち込め。一斉攻撃だ。死守せよこの島を。
Kicking things off, we've got Floch's heroic face-off against the Alliance. When the Alliance is on its way to stop Eren in the Rumbling, guess who stands in their path? It's our crying rookie from Season 3. Floch actually went from this trembling nobody into a full-blown menace in no time. If there's anyone who truly inherited Erwin's will, then without a doubt, it's Floch himself. He really took on 3 Titan Shifters, the Commander, and 1 Ackerman head-on with zero hesitation. That is one hell of a character development right there.
Shimese, 敵はどこにいる？
そこ。
始祖の巨人だ。レベリオの雪辱を果たせ。ここで奴を終わりにしてやる。
まさかマーレが捨て身の奇襲をかけてくるとは。来いよ、ライナー。
Eren and Reiner are no strangers to throwing hands, but this clash between them hits different. After what Eren did at Liberio, Reiner had to show his gratitude too, right? Yep. Reiner and Marley make their grand entrance onto the Island of Devils and immediately start swinging. If there's one fight worth paying to watch on loop, it's without a doubt the battle between these two suicidal maniacs. And the way Eren fights both the armored and jaw titans head on, with no hesitation at all, proves just how far he's come, and how far he's willing to go.
「その女型の巨人と思わしき女性の名は兄レオンハート」
今助ける。
女型の巨人を逃すな。
You thought Annie's transformation was the only one that left you speechless? Nope, there's Eren's transformation too. Eren unleashes all his rage and hatred in the form of a literal monster, the Attack Titan. This transformation is hands down one of the best in the entire series. Eren is that guy who doesn't give you any time to breathe. It's just left, right, good night. He really pulled the catch these hands if you can card. And let's not forget, Annie actually managed to pin Eren down for a moment, only for him to remember he's the main character.
お前は嘘をつくのが下手なやつだと。一匹残らず。
まただ。またこれだ。いい人生だった。戦え！何としてでも勝つ！何としてでも生きる！
One of the most surprising moments in the show was definitely Eren's very first transformation into a Titan. Everyone knows how much Eren hates Titans. He hates them more than you hate your ex. And yet, when he finally comes back into action, it's in the form of his own worst nightmare. Here I was thinking, bro's gonna be the next Levi or something. But instead, he ended up being the next Austrian painter. What truly shocked me in this scene was that Eren had total control over his mind and knew exactly whose ass needed kicking.
残らずもっといっぱい
ごめんな、ジーク。
ジーク。バカか。
ジークがあんなヒゲ面おじさんなわけないだろ。
これは
次だ。次の記憶だ。
お前はもう9歳になるな。だとしたらなぜお前は俺を裏切った？エレン、なぜ争いを終わらせることを拒む？
生まれた時から俺のままだ。
This scene has to be one of the biggest what the f moments in anime. When Zeke and Eren are walking through the memories, we see Grisha trying to confront the royal family, and it looks like he's just going to lose his mind, right? Wrong. Grisha had no such intention until Eren decided to rewrite the story just so he could get his hands on the most lethal weapon in mankind's history. Everything that happened, from the fall of the wall to the rise of the Titans, was all part of Eren's master plan.
敵 きない。
私は命を救う。
過去が変わるわけだ。
何をしてる？忘れたのか？犬に食われた妹に報いるためだろう。復権派の仲間に、ダイナに報いるために進み続けるんだ。死んでも、死んだ後も。物語だろう。
The worst nightmare of humankind begins right in front of everyone's eyes. The world now faces a walking nuclear disaster. Eren initiates his ruthless march and awakens millions of Titans from their slumber. This isn't some ordinary walk. This is a parade of death, set to wipe out all of humanity from existence. Some people cried, some people laughed, and some were just completely numb. Everyone thought it was only to eliminate Marley, but Eren just hit the middle finger emote and decided to settle every score at once.
家が始祖の巨人の力を介し、パラディ島にあるすべての壁の硬質化が解かれ、俺の目的は、俺が生まれ育ったパラディ島の人々を守ることにある。しかし世界は、パラディ島の人々が死滅することを望み、俺はその望みを拒む。壁の巨人が、この島の外にあるすべての地表を踏み鳴らす。そこにある命を、この世から駆逐するまで。
よう、リヴァイ。大きくなったか？やっほー！キャリー！バキュー！くそ！こっちの動きを完全に読んでたってことか。
If there's anyone who can outsmart Levi, it's without a doubt Kenny himself. Kenny the Ripper makes his cold, unforgettable entrance, and from the very first second, you know this man is a menace. He ambushes Levi and distracts him, giving his squad the time they need to kidnap both Eren and Historia. This is the moment we truly realize just how skilled and terrifying Levi actually is. It doesn't matter how many people surround him, because he's not the one in danger, he's the danger itself.
ここだけに久しぶりだな。
おめえの活躍を楽しみにしてたよ。
これじゃあおめえがどっから逃げようと上からドカンだぜ。
ああ、大いなる目的のためなら殺しまくりだ。
ああ。
隊長。
バカ野郎、死人がどうやって返事するってんだ。いてててて。
よかったですね。
ああ、いいわけねえだろ。
ハルミちゃ
ん！なぜだ、ライナー。そりゃ仕方ないよな。ライナー、お前と同じだよ。なあ、ライナー。お前、ずっと苦しかっただろ。
死は、この血を恨みました。ですが、私は死にたくありません。 だから今、死にたくない者は力を貸してほしい。どうか、私と共に力を合わせてパラディ島の悪魔と戦ってほしい。私、ビリー・タイマーは、マーレ政府特使として、今ここに宣言します。
俺は進み続ける。敵を駆逐するまで。
パラディ島勢力へ、宣戦布告は
Eren's transformation in Liberio is hands down the best transformation in Attack on Titan. While Willie Tybur is on stage, bravely declaring war on Paradis, the so-called Devil of Paradis is already sitting right beneath him in the basement. Eren meets Reiner once again and scares the living out of him without even lifting a finger. Reiner knows Eren isn't there without a reason, and that's when things get truly heated. Eren transforms and makes a badass entrance, officially declaring the start of an inevitable war, a war that will decide the fate of the entire world.
「ここに突っ立っていてもじきに飛んでくる岩を浴びるだけだ。
俺たちは今から死ぬんですか？
全くその通りだ。全くもって無意味だ。どんなに夢や希望を持っていても岩で体を砕かれても同じだ。人はいずれ死ぬ。ならば人生には意味がないのか。そもそも生まれてきたことに意味はなかったのか。死んだ仲間もそうなのか。あの兵士たちも無意味だったのか。いや違う。あの兵士たちに意味を与えるのは我々だ。あの勇敢な死者を、哀れな死者を思うことができるのは聖者である我々だ。我々はここで死に、次の聖者に意味を託す。それこそ唯一この残酷な世界に抗う術なのだ。兵士を怒れ、兵士を叫べ、兵士を戦え。
Heat. Heat. If there's any speech that could make people go absolutely insane and dedicate their lives to a cause, it's Erwin's final charge. Every soldier knows they're riding to their death, and nothing can change that fate. So why charge straight into hell? Because there's one man who commanded them to their doom, so Levi could get the time he needed to assassinate that talking monkey. And of course, Levi does exactly what Erwin expects and makes Zeke eat dirt in one of the most satisfying beatdowns ever. Zeke definitely didn't see that coming and gets his ass completely whooped.
My name! I can't see! My legs!
きっとここに長く居すぎてしまったんだ。こんな奴らがいるなんて知らずにいれば、こんな半端なクソ野郎にならずに済んだのに。戦士としてライダーやるんだな。勝負は今。
This has to be one of the biggest betrayals in all of anime. Reiner and Bertholdt, aka Reiner and Burr Benedict Cumberbatch, reveal their true identities and motives, declaring themselves as the proud traitors. And you thought Eren was going to let that slide? Nope. Eren decides to settle the score right here, right now, by sending both Reiner and Burner to their graves. This reveal came completely out of nowhere. No one would have imagined that Reiner and Burrito were the betrayers, and the fight that follows this confession is nothing short of pure cinema.
クソがあのクソ野郎レース相当強えだろなあライナー消さなきゃてめえはこの世にいちゃいけないやつだでけえ害虫が俺が今から駆除してやる俺は結局どうなったんだっけまあどうでもいいや